Welcome to Anyhoop Pod with your boy JC.
Hey man, 4-5.
And we back, bro. We talking about the end of the season, man. Listen, it's about that time where meaningful basketball is being played, y'all. We got people in position trying to get into the playoffs. The Western Conference standings is tight. Eastern Conference is still pretty bad. But we know it's about 3 or 4 teams in the Eastern Conference that's actually going to be fighting for something. You know what I mean? That's being generous, to really be honest. That's being generous. But today we're going to dive into some of the teams that you need to know about going into the playoffs and maybe some of the matchups that we might see going into the playoffs. And the first team we're going to start off with is Golden State. March 3rd, you feel me? They last matchup, they defeated Charlotte. And my man Buddy Hield came off the bench with 22 points. Steph had 21 points. Who had the double-double? B-Pod. B-Pod had the double-double with 19 and 10. And Draymond almost had a triple-dub with 16, 12, and 7. You feel what I'm saying? So they was actually doing their thing out there. They got the dub. And I think they look real good with Jimmy Butler over there. This is what their what is this? Their 7th one? 6th one? They're 6-1 in 7 games. And they actually looking all right over there. How you think they look with Jimmy Butler over there?
My fault, yo. That was just actually somebody calling me, and I know they was calling me asking me about how I feel about Jimmy Butler over on the board. So it's perfect timing. So I'm gonna make sure they hop on that Anyhoop podcast.
You mean?
Hit that bell. But one big thing about Jimmy Butler, I knew it was gonna work. I just didn't know it was gonna work this well. Kuminga still hasn't played a game since January, so it's going to be amazing to see how he's going to be that X factor, that wild card, see how he fits in. But it's just been great having another IQ player next to Draymond that can still give you like offensive production. And of course, it don't match up to Steph, but it is good enough to be second to Steph. Since Jimmy's been over there, Steph Curry went from is he an all-star to averaging 30 points per game. Right. It looks like a Steph that we haven't seen since like 22. Looks more energetic. Jimmy Butler gives him that push, gives him that effort, and because that team's already about winning, and they get guys that like to win and that have big ball IQ, it's nothing for Jimmy to be like, "Oh, this is what we're going to do next play," and They can accept it very well. And another player has been playing very well. He just had a double-double. Was Pods. Pods has been playing real good next to Jimmy. Jimmy's just opening up that lane, and Steph always needed. You know how you say you guys around shooters around Bond. Yeah. Steph always needed just a wing that could play defense, guard the best player, and cut to the basket. Because, Steph's not going to guard the best player. And he's not going to get to the basket all the time. He's got a little bit stronger at it, but you still need a Wiggins, a Kevin Durant, a Iggy, and in this case, a Jimmy Butler. So that's what I think he added. He basically added what they've had when winning the whole time. And at this point, I don't see him as championship favorites, but I feel like you can't really count them out at this point, honestly.
I feel like they've been missing Andre Iguodala for a long time. Mm-hmm. I feel like Jimmy Butler came over and he kind of filled that Andre Iguodala role. Then you got Draymond, who's a wing player that can play make, and they never really had that other guy besides Andre Iguodala that once he left, they never really had another playmaking wing. Yeah. And kind of bounce off of what Draymond doing at the same time.
They tried to fill that in with A. Wiggins.
They did, and he wasn't.
Not the same kind of game.
Right, not the same type of game. And the cutting, the slashing, the mid-range game, the putting pressure on the rim and getting to the free throw line is something that they were missing. And with Jimmy there, it's definitely getting
even another decision making out of another decision making out of the pick and roll. It's a lot of like getting it to Jimmy out the pick and roll, and then Jimmy either finding the shooter, giving it to Draymond, and if Jimmy found somebody, Draymond, he's in that dunker spot where he found somebody. Exactly. So it's like a flow of offense.
And then another point of attack defender on the other end of the ball. Even though Jimmy's a little older, he's not as lockdown defender as he once was. He's still a pretty good defender. Mm-hmm. He's not, just getting blown by. He's not a traffic cone out there. So the fact that we have another point of attack defender, you got Draymond, who's a very good roamer, and maybe not the best point attack defender. You know what I'm saying? But he's a great roamer, and I think Jimmy Butler's a better roamer too. But he can also go here and stick the ball. Yeah. So with having both of those guys in your defense, it's letting them have a pretty good defensive rating. I think they have the top 10 defensive rating since Jimmy Butler's been over there. and bring their net rating up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So they have like maybe one of the best net ratings since Jimmy Butler been over there too. Which the net rating is how much you're beating teams by. You feel what I'm saying? So like they're getting up there in the net rating. Nobody's gonna catch OKC.
OKC destroyed folks.
But they have a pretty good net rating. So do you feel like they can make an NBA Finals run, like Draymond said at the All-Star break?
I think they can. I don't think it's set in stone. There's a lot going on in the West. I honestly just think the West is up in the air. You got OKC as the top seed.
Sure.
And I still don't know if they like championship ready. I still feel like they're like a piece away or a veteran away, one or the other. You still got the Lakers that you can't really count out because since they've had Luka, they have been winning games. And the biggest problem is defense. Defense hasn't been a problem. I feel like the rim protection will show more of a problem in the playoffs, but right now the defense hasn't been a big problem. He's been able to fit into that scheme. There's just so much going on in the West that they can sneak up in there. They're finally out of the play-in. They've been sitting in that play-in spot for a long time now.
Thanks.
But now they're hitting the 6th seed. But the way the West works, 3rd to 6th seed, 7th to 10th seed, very close within a game or two within each other. So they could make it out. I'm not going to set it in stone. I think you got to put them in. You got to etch them in as at least a contender for getting out the West. At least. What you think?
I think there's some teams that I feel like they can't beat with matchup problems. So they're around that area where they could end up getting the Nuggets in the first round. You think they could beat the Nuggets in the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I don't think they can stop
the Celtics, they I know we're talking about the West, but the Celtics, they implemented that same game plan for Jokic and did that. JJ Redick was against Jokic, and they did really good with that.
And they had,
I think that'll be.
I know what you're talking about. They had put him in pick and rolls. They put him in a lot of pick and rolls too. At so like you said, they harassed him physically, and putting extra people on them, swarming him, that and the third. So what the Nuggets tried to do was one set screens for him, but that wasn't really working. Then they just tried to put Jokic on the worst offender, and then have him like roam a little bit. But then they just brought Derek White into pick and roll situations and putting Jokic into pick and roll situations and cooking him pretty much.
Yeah, I'm not.
The other defenses, other people in defenses wasn't there to help him out right there. But I think, I don't know. I don't think they could beat the Nuggets though. I don't think they could beat the Nuggets. I think it'll be good. I think it'll go to 7. I don't think they beat the Nuggets.
It's going to 6.
6. Go to stay in 6.
6. Go to stay at 6. I think the Nuggets got. I feel like every year they've been like dropping off since the championship. But I mean that has nothing to do as far as like comparison. But I think a team like Memphis, Houston, those younger teams, I think they could beat. But I think a team like the Warriors, it's a lot of times about having the best player on the floor. They don't have the best player. They might have the best player on the floor, but even if they don't have the best player on the floor, they have the second best, third best, fourth best player on the floor, and that usually works out. So that's where
Jimmy,
I see it.
They got Steph. But Steph gonna have to be.
Well, that's second and third.
Steph gonna have to be on point. Steph gonna be on point. You can't have a bad game. You want to be on point.
Come out here, Jokic. Let me talk to you. You can have a bad game twice. That's what I said.
Then
6.
You can have 2 bad games.
You have 2 bad games they can lose, and
they
do good the rest.
No, I don't think so.
You can have 2 bad games. Those are games they lose. Stuff bad games. They can have 4 good games.
He can still have an All-Star game.
And lose?
Yeah, for sure. It's the Nuggets for sure.
I think the Nuggets can too. I don't think they got that.
I think it's gonna be one of them things where they're not gonna get enough offense from the other guys. I think Jimmy not gonna get it going. Where it's gonna be like Jimmy get like 15. You feel what I'm saying? But Jimmy does best when he gets other guys involved and he got a role player or two kind of cooking. Where you kind of gotta worry about a role player or two and a star player and stuff is going crazy. That he shines.
I think that's where the pods and the Kuminga comes in.
Then I ain't seen with Kuminga, so I would like to see him with Kuminga. I see what Kuminga does. Get in there. That's a key factor. How well Kuminga plays with them.
Yeah, that's really what's going to answer the question as far as they playoffs.
But they could beat Memphis. They could beat Houston. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But I think some of the top teams, I feel like it's going to be up.
Not the Lake show though.
Even I mean, well, we'll talk about it a little later. I'm not even gonna bring it up. Yet. Let's just move on to the next time because I'm gonna talk about that a little later. You'll see why. Lakers are on the move. You feel what I'm saying?
Luka's on the way.
Game, they just beat LA.
Lakers on the way.
The Clippers twice, actually. They had 2 games against the Clippers. Their last 2 games was against the Clippers. Beat the Clippers twice. Last game they played, 108-102 victory. Close game. Luka led the Lakers with 29 points. 9 assists. LeBron contributed 17 points, 9 assists. Dalton Connect, 19 points off the bench. And Kawhi scored a game high 33, you feel me, in this season. And they marked the Lakers' 6th win in their last couple games. Well, their 6th straight win in their last couple games. Bringing their record to 16 wins in their last 19 games, only losing 3 games in their last 19 games. Woo! They hold the 2nd spot in the Western Conference. So,
salute.
Here's what I want y'all to know, bro. They playing better defense. They got new schemes underneath the coach. You know, my man JJ Redick out there, he giving it to y'all. Like, a lot of people was talking trash about my man JJ. He's like, not a legit coach. You feel what I'm saying? LeBron gonna be over there coaching. LeBron was just pretty much telling him how to coach when they did the little podcast thing like that. He just rounding off Bron coach stuff. That's how y'all treat every LeBron coach. But JJ Redick, I'm here to tell y'all, bro, he out here actually implementing defensive schemes. We was talking about it because we was watching the Clippers game a little bit before. We was watching film. We be watching film for y'all. I just want y'all to know we be watching film. Right before we hopped on the pod, we was watching a little bit of the Clippers game, Lakers game, and Luka is getting steals because they got Luka in the passing lanes right now. This is the best Luka looked on defense in a couple years, bro. This not even ever, bro. Even when he was looking good in the last half of the season last year, when they kind of implemented the same type of scheme. JJ implemented, he know what he's doing. He learned. They played well against Jokic and the Nuggets. Y'all seen that. We talked about that already. You feel what I'm saying? They did pretty good. Offensive efficiency has raised. That boy Luka over there. I'm sorry I keep talking about it, but Luka's here, y'all, bro. The efficiency is going on now, bro. They shooting above 50%, bro. They scoring over 100 points, 120 points per game, bro. They making at least 10 3-pointers, bro. Listen, bro. It's really going on, bro. We got the spacing right with my man Luka over there, bro. And the bench is actually coming out and actually doing their thing, bro. I'm liking how they looking right now. How you feeling about the Lakers right now? If
you pay attention, he said LeBron had 17 points, 9 assists, and they won the game. You can see playoff games like that. If they make it to the conference finals, you're going to see 2-3 playoff games where LeBron gives you 15 and 7. He didn't have a bad game. Just Luka had an on game. You feel me? And you can still see him getting a little bit more comfortable. That 3-point shot, not feeling the same. And you could say it's a basketball thing. You could say it's an injury. I just think he's not used to wearing a purple and yellow because it's not gold. Bring it back gold. Anyways, but he's not used to it. So, but past couple games, his 3-point shot's been there. Don't connect's first few games back. You can see it in his eyes. He like, damn, they wanted me to get traded. It seems like, and I really couldn't tell you, I don't know the man, but it seems like he's like business is business. He's back focused.
Yep.
He's hitting shit.
You back?
Excuse my language.
You back?
And most of all, this is the first time ever that Brown's been on the team. He's been the second best player.
Say now. That West Coast, come on now.
But yeah, so I like it a lot. Main thing has been JJ. At this point we can't put it on LeBron being the main coach because when Eric Spoelstra was over there, when he was over there with the Heat, y'all said Eric Spoelstra was riding off of Brown coattails. When Brown left, he showed he's one of the best coaches in the league. Frank Vogel got to the first finals and he kind of fell off. Once it wasn't his team, wasn't the best team, he had to make some adjustments. He fell off a little bit. Not say he's a bad coach. I still think he needs to be an NBA coach. Darvin Ham. And then JJ Redick. And you seen what happened. We got the clips of Darvin Ham, bro. It's no disrespect to you, bro, but they were just showing all the clips. Because the Lakers was winning all those games. You was talking about I hope Mike Brown could just give us the plays so we can know how to stop it. He was like, yeah, man, everybody just do your part. They run time for us to go on our run. What kind of shit is that?
Bro,
what kind of coaching is that?
Drawing nothing up, bro.
Yeah, real rap. Is that real when he put in contest without fouling and he put it on the... Yeah. Was that an edit? No. He put contest without fouling on the clipboard.
Bro, oh my God. Don't even get me started on this man's clipboard, bro. It's been, they got the footage, bro. You be on TV. I don't know if you know, you be on TV, bro.
He be doodling.
Bro, not even that. He'll draw everybody's name or initials, on the paper, on the pad. And then look up and then talk to everybody for like 15 seconds. Mind you, they only got 30 seconds, y'all. For like 15 seconds. Then try to draw up a play. Nobody's listening. Nobody was even listening to him, bro. Because you're not even drawing up nothing, bro. What do you want me to do? Everybody looking at the drawing like, what do you want me to do? You talking all this rah-rah. What do you want us to do when we get out there, bro? So, yeah, bro. Shout out JJ, bro. He actually knows what he's doing out there, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know, but maybe I woke Luka up. I think it's a difference between when he was on Dallas and he was like the best player by far, and it was like I drew a girl out of poverty, I'm the reason why y'all got to the finals. I'm the reason why Kyrie could be here, and not to say Kyrie can't be the second best player in the championship team, but I'm the reason why, Kyrie's over here and is running fluidly. He gets to the Lakers, and this is a team that's won a championship in the recent years. This is a team with an all-time player on it, number one player of all time. And he comes over there, and he's basically buying into the system. He's buying into the culture. And you just see a little bit more effort when he's out there.
Because it's a new team, and it's not his team. It's his team now.
Yeah.
But coming into it wasn't his team. You being at Dallas and you coming up, having it being your team the whole entire time is different than coming somewhere and inheriting that team. Even, I'll give you a good example. Paul George inherited Indiana from Danny Granger. You know what I'm saying? So, that's different than somebody like, let's say, Luka, who's been up there the whole time, know what he's doing, running stuff, and y'all kind of got to talk to Luka about running stuff. You had to talk to Devin Booker about what we going to do with KD and how KD going to fit in over here and how you going to fit around KD. Devin Booker had to give you the okay to be like, all right,
we're going to get KD.
We're going to get KD. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to let KD do X, Y, Z. That had to be a discussion with him. And Luka's coming to a new team, so he didn't have the right to come in and just be like, oh, I'm taking over this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? They had to tell him, no, bro, come on. This your team now. You feel me? You can do what you want to do. We got stuff that we do, too, so we need you to get on board so you're not messing everything up over here, but this is your team. And, yeah, like you said, he's still getting comfortable over there with actually it, all right, I can do what I want to do over here. I can do some of the Dallas stuff over here. And I think it's just going to be picking out what he did in Dallas well and bringing that over to the Lakers right now. Him personally is not going to be on the court. Him personally, he got to get back to his bag of what he was doing over there in Dallas and what made him so successful in Dallas and fighting to have that in LA. And that's something that I feel like Dame didn't do when he first got into Milwaukee, and that's why the fit is a little wonky and it's still a little wonky. You feel what I'm saying? And why Doc was just like, oh, let me just draw up some plays I know he was killing us with. You feel me? When he was over there in Portland, let me work that in. You feel what I'm saying? If he would have pushed the issue a little bit more, I guarantee you they'd be in a better position and they wouldn't have went into all those slumps that they was going into. I don't know, maybe that's just me talking. That's my personal opinion. Sometimes you gotta press the issue, and I feel like Luka is getting to the point where he can start pressing the issue and he feel comfortable saying all right, this is what we're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? All right, I'm out here. He pointing more. You feel what I'm saying? He directing more.
Smiling.
He's smiling a lot more. So you're right, man. I'm liking it, bro. I'm liking it. One thing that scared me is we talked about them in the last segment, Golden State. Do you think Golden State? You think they could beat Golden State with this new Jimmy Butler duo with Draymond and all that over there? What you thinking? With that match,
I think that's a great ass series. I think that's a series of the year. But
who you think wins?
What was the Lake Show?
Lake Show?
I think they biggest downfall, like the Lakers' biggest weakness. The Warriors really don't got nothing for. Their biggest weakness is rim protection, and Warriors never really had it big. Of course, you're going to stop Jimmy from slashing and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I don't. I got the Lake Show.
I think they're better at playing small ball right now than the Lakers are at playing small ball right now. And I think they have more defenders and more defensive looks to throw at
that's true.
them. So, we talk about Kuminga coming back. Put Kuminga on Luka. Have Draymond and Jimmy Rome. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe put Dre. I'm putting Jimmy on Bron and having Dre Rome. You feel what I'm saying? And you might got something over there. Kuminga fast enough to stay with Luka. You feel what I'm saying? With Draymond and Jimmy Roman, it's gonna be hell trying to get.
Kuminga gonna hold Luka to 40 points.
For sure. I ain't think he's gonna stop Luka. I'm just saying, you put an athletic defender on Luka to get around him, and then you got Draymond and Jimmy Roman making the paint different. Now, you turn Luka into a jump shooter, which he can shoot threes. I mean, he's a great player, bro.
If from the West Coast, the Lakers as West Coast, it's not enough.
Not enough. Now, definitely, you know what I mean? It's just something. It's just something. I'm scared for the Lakers, as a Luka supporter, as a Brown supporter, and now as a Lakers supporter. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all ain't know, I'm a big Magic Johnson fan. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all want to know how I feel about Magic Johnson versus Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna be that for the summer. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing it's not even a conversation or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever, we'll talk about that later. You feel me? Mommy had to die. But I feel like that's a different look for them, bro. Like I'm scared. I'm scared for them. That's all. I don't want them to play in the first round. Make that second round, son, or conference final.
Yeah, just save us some money.
You feel me?
Get some money, get some
like,
ratings up.
That's a tough team. I don't want them to see them. Like the Nuggets, they got a big. You feel what I'm saying? They got the best, one of the best players. You feel me, in NBA history. So like,
yeah, all right.
I mean, bro.
No funny. He is one of the best.
I don't like it either. I ain't gonna lie. But he one of them. You feel me? Burping babies. You feel me? Anthony Davis couldn't do nothing with him. And yeah, man, I feel comfortable with him going up against Steph Curry and those guys. You feel what I'm saying? I feel comfortable with, you know what I mean, Steph Curry taking out Memphis and them guys right there. But Steph Curry versus Bron and them, bro, that's just too close to home, bro. I don't know. I just feel like the Lakers really gonna have to dog that one out, bro. That's gonna be.
No, it's gonna be. That's why. That's a 7-game series, 6-game series.
That's a 7 jump. That's a 7 jump right there. I ain't even gonna lie. So we'll see. We want to see how that rock out. I mean,
it ain't gonna be no travel delay or nothing. They right around the corner.
Exactly.
It's gonna be lovely.
Same thing, but even with that, they'll probably have the Clippers and Golden State in the same bracket, probably. So that'd be kind of crazy if they get to stay in LA. I just stay in California, for the whole playoffs. That'd be crazy if they just stay in California. That'd be great for Brian, bro. Brian won't be tired.
Yeah, we're right.
We'll get some All-Star games, bro. That'd be crazy.
Then what happened in Sacramento? He's supposed to be in the mix, too.
Bro, Sacramento, bro. We'll talk about that off-season. Don't even worry about it.
Y'all not making it to the... We ain't talking about Sacramento. None else the rest of the season.
Let me see the standings real quick. I don't even know
where Sacramento is at?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they tough.
They eighth. Yeah. You think, all right, Minnesota, Dallas, Sacramento, because I think the 6th, 7th, they're probably the favorites to actually win. You know, actually go to the playoffs.
Who?
Golden State Clippers. I feel like they fighting to stay out of the play-in.
Yeah, but it'll be between Golden State and Clippers as far as who's in the play-in, is what you're saying.
Yeah, who's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like
I think Sacramento's gonna drop to like 10th. I don't think they're gonna drop below Phoenix.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
But
you think they'll drop? You think Phoenix will come up? They're still
no, I don't think Phoenix is coming up. I think Phoenix need to.
What's up about it now? I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all need to shut it down.
So, there's been a lot of talk about Kevin Durant and his future with the Suns. Despite all the acquiring, all the people that didn't grab to get on this roster, trying to make the Avengers and everything like that, another big three situation. They tried to do what they used to do back in 2012, 2013, bro, and it didn't work, bro. They currently sitting at 28 and 33. They are at a risk of missing the playoffs. They're looking outside of the play-in situation right now. A lot of people missed a lot of time. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't play a lot of time. And now we looking at people saying that KD could go to the Rockets. We looking at people saying 76ers could probably get Durant. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already shut down the Golden State situation. But we talking about trading KD and blowing up the Suns. Despite how they looking right now, how many games back are they from the 10th spot? They about 3 games back. No, they're not. They're like 5 games back. I'm sorry, y'all. They're like 5 games back. Something like that.
20 games left to go.
20 games left to go. You think they can get to the 10th spot?
No.
Over Dallas, Minnesota, Sacramento? That's about the 3 right there.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas fucking around dropped 2. I forgot.
That's what I'm saying. They might still have a shot.
We ain't even get to that.
We ain't get to that. We'll get to that right after this. Well, we'll just finish up the Suns real quick. But I think they actually still got a shot of sliding to that 10th spot based off the news that we just heard about with Dallas. And we don't even know because AD about to get reevaluated. So.
I think if people was on podcasts talking about you got a shot to slide into the 10th spot, you need to just pack it up and pack it up. Don't aggravate any more injury. Your 3 players are known. I ain't gonna say injury prone. I don't like wishing that on people, but they are known for getting injured. They have an injury history. Slow it down because what's gonna happen is, let's say y'all slip into the 8th seed. Whoop-de-doo. Y'all gonna go play OKC and gonna get mollywopped. You're gonna play the Lakers or Denver or Memphis and all those teams gonna mollywop you. Even in the play-in, that boy AE gonna mollywop. He love playing KD. Y'all should have been traded KD to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Rudy Gobert and blew this whole thing up. Just so AE could have his mans. But honestly, I don't even know if that'll really. I don't know if y'all want Rudy Gobert back.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's the only problem. I mean, maybe you could just buy him out after that. I don't know.
That'd be crazy, though.
Because after 2 trades, you could buy a motherfucker out.
You can buy him out. Sheesh.
You might as well get some draft picks.
KD for free at that point.
It's three-way team trade. Someone Rudy.
Picks or something out of that.
Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, come on, bro.
If KD go, what do you think the Suns look like after?
I think the Suns are like a team, like the Nets, like a team that's recovering, a team that could make the playoffs.
You think Devin Booker's still on the team?
No, we blowing it up. I think he gotta go.
Booker going.
Gotta go.
I'm here to tell y'all right now, if KD leaves, Devin Booker.
Newsflash for y'all. Y'all getting old. Devin Booker is not just 10th season. He's getting old.
He's not trying to stay around here and do no rebuilding.
People don't.
Rebuilding? He did the rebuilding thing already. They told him, we rebuilding around you. We got KD for you. We got Bradley Beal for you. You feel what I'm saying? We rebuild it for you.
Unless it's like L.A. or Boston, people don't try to hit the Hall of Fame following a culture or a team anymore. That's not what teams have for them. Even the Knicks got a lot of culture, and no one's like, oh, I'm trying to be a Knick and retire a Knick.
He's struggling to get people over.
Brian from there, he don't want to retire, stay a Cleveland Cavalier his whole life.
You feel me? Like it's hard, bro.
It's hard to maintain these stars,
bro. Talking about people from Philadelphia, bro, who've been here looking at this our whole life, bro. We don't get big free agents here, bro.
Nah, big draft.
We get everybody at the end of their career. We got Paul George at the end of his career. Like,
Paul George is like
fight him at the end of his career.
Paul George is the biggest free agent of our lifetime.
Now that's serious, and he had the end of his career. So like, Suns, y'all cook, bro. Ain't nobody coming over there, bro. And what's his name not gonna stay in there?
Who?
Devin Booker not gonna stay there if KD leaves.
Oh, yeah,
there's no hope for them.
It's no hope
Bradley
now.
Beal is who y'all stuck with, probably.
Yeah, I think they stuck with Bradley Beal to the remainder of that contract,
so they're gonna blow it up, and they just gonna have Bradley.
Unless they can find somebody that's willing to take him.
He's gonna have Bradley Beal over there. That's right.
And he has to want to get traded there too. I don't think he wants to get traded to a bum team.
Nah, he's going to stay over there. Yo, all right. So I was looking at Gil's Arena, and they was talking about the no trade clause. Do you feel like after you waive the no trade clause one time, you should keep it, or should they get rid of it?
I'm player friendly. I think you should keep it
because you used it already.
I do think
you waived it so you could get traded over to the Suns.
Oh, so you think the Suns should be able to be like, no?
Like, you had it and you used it. That was your clause. Like, we try to trade you. You either going yay it or nay it, pretty much. You feel what I'm saying?
I think that should be in the contract.
I do too. That was my
make it a contract decision.
I do feel like I feel them on their point, but I was like, that's not what you negotiated though.
Yeah,
he said this.
So
I'm on the
it
same
should be in
contract.
the contract.
Just because they traded me, the contract didn't trade. Even though I waived my right to say no to a trade.
Because in that AD trade, he was
He had no trade clause too.
No, it wasn't even that. It was the kicker that he had. So he had his contract, if he gets traded, he gets paid more by the next team, and he decided to waive it so that the Mavs could get some more people this offseason. But still, even with that, I think it should be like, oh, if we do end up trading you, like once you waive it, now the no trade clause is off. And I feel like a player would agree to that because it's like you chose. Usually in the no trade clause, you choose the team. That's why the trade for Bradley Beal seemed like it was for pennies.
Right, because he chose it.
Yeah, because he was like, well, I'm going here, and it's not what you can really do about it, or just keep me here.
All right, boom. So we was dancing around the topic a little bit, but sad news for Dallas. Kyrie Irving is injured for the remainder of the season.
Oof.
He had the Baron Davis injury.
We found out today.
Early this morning. He hyperextended his knee last night, right? I think he hyperextended his knee last night or 2 nights ago. I think it was last night. Yeah, last night. Hyperextended his knee, tore his ACL, out for the season. It already complicates the circumstances that are already going against Dallas right now with pretty much their starting 5 injury riddled. They're missing Derek Lively. They're missing Gafford's still going, right? Gafford's going. AD's going. And now Kyrie's going. That's 4 of your 5 right there. Sheesh.
PJ Washington over there playing 5 positions.
He was just hurt. He just came back. You know what I'm saying? So he don't look like the best right now. He's still trying to get into game shape. It's looking real bad right now. Kyrie was averaging 25. He was averaging 25 and he was an all-star this season. They already 10th, and that's why I'm thinking people like the Mavs still got hope. It's still, look, 5 games is still a lot, and sometimes, as you've seen with the Sixers right now, because the Sixers played a pretty good game yesterday, they played the last couple games that they played without Embiid, knowing that Embiid's not there, knowing that we're not worried about when Embiid comes back and different stuff like that. When you're not worried about stuff like that, when you're not worried about, all right, I'm in this role right now, but when the big fella come back, I got to shift back. I got to shift my game back, so let me not even get comfortable doing this right here. It's different when you be like, all right, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to take my coat off. You feel me? I'm going to take my coat off my back. You feel me? I'm staying in this role right here, and I'm going to shine right here. I feel like the Mavericks got enough people that got that dog in them. You feel me? Najee Marshall, PG Washington. I feel like Lively and those guys come back towards April. You feel what I'm saying? Where they could literally just stay around in that 10th spot and actually hold on to that 10th spot. And then you got AD. I got AD for coming back at the end of this month, and in the March, early April. And if he come in there, bro, and they stay in that 10th, around that 10th range, bro, and take off, bro, they gonna be in the play-in, bro. And, I still don't think it's completely cooked for them. Championship.
You got Kyrie Irving.
It was over. Right. They still thought they was going to make a championship, even though AD was a little injured or whatever. Him coming back, Kyrie being healthy, they was like, we can still make a run. Klay Thompson over there, we can still make a run over there.
Yeah.
But that's over. So, I still think they can get in there, get a little playoff experience, you feel me, get in there.
For what?
I don't know why I said that, to be honest, because now they old, so now it don't matter.
Bro, I think, for the young boys, I guess, but
no, you used to want to get some experience, even for Luka, I want him to stay.
Yeah, in the playoffs, but
you're not there
no, Kyrie out for the season.
He don't need playoff experience.
Klay and PJ is your best players right now.
Oh wow!
And yeah, and this is what happened. This is why I say, whether you believe in religion or not, I feel like this is a good quote. God don't like ugly. Nico Harrison went up there and you tried to tell us. You could have just told him. I'll tell someone to their face if I'm not really rocking with you like that. I just don't really rock with you like that. You could just say, I don't rock with Luka. I traded him, and I traded him to my mans. No, you said because he overweight, because he be smoking hookah and drinking beer, and now your 2 best players is injured.
God don't like ugly.
God don't like ugly, and you know what I mean. It has nothing to do with those players and their characters itself, but it all comes back around. You know what I mean? Because the whole thing was, yeah. Cause I knew it was off because you went and traded him for. You act like you traded him for Miles Bridges or not Miles Bridges, Mikal Bridges, the Iron Man. He played 82 games this season. You traded him for a motherfucker that's injured half the time. that was the whole thing. I've been defending AD like, yo, man, he's been playing more games than y'all think. Y'all it's just a history.
He has.
In the past 3-4 years, he's been playing them games. But like, you trade him for someone that's more got more injury history than the guy that you traded. So it just, I don't know. On your part, you kind of look bad.
Bro, and you know what else God don't like? Gambling.
You sold him out for the casino.
They don't like gambling.
We talked about this.
And y'all selling people out for gambling, bro.
But right now, I say, y'all gonna sound, it's gonna sound like, oh, dang, you don't want them to win or nothing. No, I want you to be smart. You gotta think in advance. I don't agree with a process situation where we tank 4 or 5 years in a row. But if this is a down year and you're the 10th seed, where you gonna go with an AD that just got to the team and a couple other players that's just coming off of injuries? I don't see much happening.
You see the 76ers, bro? And B talking about he got to get a surgery.
Go get a draft pick and try to recoup what you lost by trading away.
Deactivate
the best. Deactivate AD.
Bro, I deactivate
yesterday.
AD.
Right now.
Deactivate AD, bro. For real. Y'all really want to.
Yeah.
And we thinking about what y'all really got, the time of the opportunity y'all have to win a championship. It's about a 3 or 4 year window that was including this year. That was also including this year.
Yeah, right.
So
y'all got AD through 2028.
So now y'all got 2 years, pretty much 2 to 3 years of trying to get a championship. We definitely know y'all trying to get all these people off the books for the casino run. So y'all really only got 2 years because everybody's contract is up in like 2 years anyway. So like, deactivate AD now so y'all can save and maximize these next 2 years. Yes, he can come back. Yes, bro, just play him sparingly, bro. Just play him sparingly. Have him come back the last week of the season or whatever, so he can still play basketball with this, that, and the third, get his numbers, this, that, and the third. But do not risk injuring that man. when you already got Kyrie out for the season. Clay, play him sparingly too. Clay getting up there. Clay already has injury history. We wouldn't want to risk Clay either, bro. I feel like because this the point of the season that we at now, y'all. We only got one more month left, right?
Yeah.
We only got one more month left. So, listen, are you really going to risk 3 more years? Well, these guys taking an injury in March, April, when y'all not even good enough without y'all main guy, Kyrie Irving, to even get past the first
And I really want to shed light on the fact that Kyrie Irving, big reason for this injury is because he has been playing like 39 minutes per game since Luka's been out for the Christmas time. So then you trade him for AD. AD's out for a week, and then AD's injured the first game. So he's been carrying that load, and that's always a no-no, especially for a player that's obviously on the second half of his career.
Thanks, man.
He's been playing like probably most minutes of his life, trying to keep that team afloat. He's been doing a good job.
This is back to like the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
When he was leading the Cavaliers without LeBron.
And then I think if you turn around and do the same thing for AD and try to have him carry y'all to a playing spot, is you just kind of like shoot yourself in the foot. Get Kyrie back, probably get him back late next season.
Oh, wow.
Then it's ACL, yeah. Probably I don't say late next season, but not when it starts.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And then and then make sure AD is healthy and no FIBA, nobody going out to no FIBA Olympic stuff.
No, it's over, bro.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody say that for LA.
Sometimes
Sometimes
you gotta sit your ass down, man.
You feel me? Just relax.
Relax, you know what I mean? Woosah.
Breathe.
Yeah, real rap. Mav just gotta make that Instagram post like, "Oh, I'm falling back."
You feel me? I'm falling back.
Don't hit my if you got my number, hit me up.
Hit me up on my jack. Cause I'm
real
off this
rap.
joint.
I'm off this joint. I'm falling back.
This joint. I ain't even on this joint no more.
You come back, nobody commented to you saying I'm falling back.
DM or none of that,
like,
bro.
Damn, bro.
Everybody like a picture while you was going in there.
Oh, yeah, shit dry.
Bro. You need one of those.
Fall back.
Just fall back, bro.
Till the end of June.
Alright. I want to hit y'all with a coach's challenge. That's what I'm saying. I forgot to write it down. I want to hit y'all with a coach's challenge. LeBron fired shots at the media. You feel what I'm saying? After Anthony Edwards go on the podium and he says, they asked him about being the face of the league. And he was like, I don't really want to be the face of the league. You feel what I'm saying? So then they asked LeBron, current face of the league, how do you feel about new said face of the league saying he doesn't want to be face of the league? And LeBron said, why would you want to be the face of the league? Why would anybody want to come in here and be the face of the league while the media and all the guys that cover our league do nothing but talk down and talk bad about the guys that's in the league currently? Why would you want to do that? You feel what I'm saying? Are we challenging what LeBron got to say? Is that BS? Are we challenging that or is that legit?
No, I'm not about to challenge the GOAT.
Bro.
That's not even because he's the GOAT, but we've talked about this a few episodes ago. Just about how like the mainstream, it was when Charles Barkley was coming at JJ Redick, and how the mainstream media is just shooting the sport in the foot. That's why ratings are not like this. If you go over and look at football, the sport that I pay attention to as much as basketball, Tom Brady is literally in the booth, and every game he has like a Let's Go Player of the Award. And they do the same thing in the NBA, but he's like hyping this player up, and even like the players that get pooped on in the media for the NFL, he's that GOAT that's like picking them back up. Like, oh yeah, well, this guy's really good because of this. This guy's really good because of this, and it's like you can't say he's lying because that's the GOAT. Right now, a lot of the players that were top 10 in their league back in the day, they're pooping on these players. They're making them look bad. It's the proof is in the pudding. And then I go on to some of these, like, I guess the first takes or whatever, and they're like, oh, whoa, it's not like that. But we have multiple clips of you guys just coming at these guys saying they soft, saying they don't play hard enough, all this other stuff.
All types.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason why these players have gotten podcasts to put the power, give themselves the power so they can do the narrative.
That's the reason we're talking to you right now, man.
Exactly.
The reason right now we're talking to y'all, bro.
So, yeah, no, I'm not going to challenge that. The challenge goes to the media.
You know
what I mean? It's a double entendre. It's a challenge for y'all to actually uplift the sport. Because that's what I always say. When I always say, I don't watch sport no more, I ask them why. And they just regurgitate what the media is saying. So what does that tell you? No one's giving me an original thought. It's always, oh, man, they be flopping too much. Oh, it's too many threes. Who's telling you that? The media. So, you know what I mean?
Bro, that's the discourse that's around the league. I know that there is no world where we don't say something negative about the game. But the fact that we're harping on the negative more than we talk about the positive these days is ridiculous. The Pistons are playing well, right? And people would rather talk about, like, if the Lakers are losing, if the Warriors are losing, than, like, the Pistons having a winning streak. Or, like, a unknown player, not even unknown, or a player that don't get a lot of shine. They'd rather talk about how LeBron doing bad, how Steph in the slump, how JT not the face of the league, how JT. We talking about all that opposed to Cade Cunningham having a good season.
What was the headline? What was the headline that Kyrie was talking about? JT having
aura. My man JT got no aura. Like, we say
nothing to do with basketball.
That, nothing to do with basketball, right? And that's why we Anyhoop, right? We talk about hoop. We actually talk about hoop. We talk about what's on the court, bro. We just talked to y'all about matchups and this, that, and the third, bro. Y'all not getting that on the first six and this, that, and the third, bro. Because all they doing is talk about everything besides what's going on the court, bro. That's why I have everybody like the JJ Redick and LeBron podcast so much. Because they got on that joint and talk about what's going on the court. The court, bro. Nothing else, bro. Like, super what's on the court. They breaking down plays, this, and the third, give you terminology, You feel what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you turn on First Take and we arguing about, is JT the face of the league? Something so arbitrary that really don't matter, bro. Like, look at his.
It's something that makes itself, anyways.
Is his resume even legit for his age? What are we talking about? My man got a chip at 26. What was you doing at 26, bro? What are we talking about, bro? We just turned 27, or you just turned 26?
Turned 19.
No, I mean,
no. I think he's turning 27. Yeah, I think he's turning 27. Yeah.
Cause 27, bro. Like, what are y'all doing at 27, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, hate,
bro. Hate, bro. Get that hate out.
Not to mention, a lot of these older players, they was leaving. They was doing 4 years and then coming into the league. So they was like 21, 22 in the league, and it didn't get their footing until they were like around 25, 26.
It's a lot of hating, bro. I feel like sometimes. And this is not all players or nothing like that. But some players, you hear some of these players, and you know they didn't do as much time in the league as maybe they felt as though they could have done. You feel what I'm saying? And they had politics and stuff going on behind the scenes for them. I feel like it's a little bitterness sometimes when they look at the AAU kids on the path to the NBA now, where it's kind of like it's a pipeline system. It's not easy, but like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, if you do what you're supposed to do, if you do the steps in the correct order, you're going to at least get to the NBA. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a better chance of getting the shot just by doing what you got to do.
Doing what you got to do. Going to high school, playing in high school, playing in college, and then getting to, you can do that. Boom, boom, boom. Where some of those guys didn't have the easiest path into the NBA. The combine mattered a lot more. Like, working out for teams before the draft mattered a lot more, where that don't really matter these days. Like, you can go undrafted and still get to the NBA as long as you get to the G League. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes when they look at the past for these players, and then they look at the calls that's being called with the ref and the freedom,
and the
money, especially how much money they making, because you hear it every time they say it. It's just like,
hey man, if I had that,
I'll be playing like X, Y, and Z. You feel what I'm saying? I'll run through the wall and make a new hole in the wall coming back. You feel what I'm saying? Not going through the same hole.
The same hole as me and make another hole.
Oh, another joint. Like, they talking like that. You feel me? They talking like that. And it's like, I feel like it's some bitterness that come with that or whatever. You hear some of that, it's a little bitter. You feel what I'm saying? Then, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people hide behind the whole fact like, oh, we just giving them tough love and we just criticizing them like how they got to criticize us. You feel like it'd be too much criticism going on?
No, it's really too much criticism.
I just feel like,
I ain't gonna lie. You make the product seem like it's not as good as what it used to be.
And that's what I'm saying.
When y'all was taking the ball out of Star's hands because everybody needed a center to post up 6-7 times a game, even if that center didn't have a post move to his ability that he could go back to memory. Right. He's tall. He could turn around. But y'all was taking away from Michael Jordan because you need a center down there getting in the post, or your point guard needs to be up top. Even though he can't shoot a 3 for his life.
He had to jump from the free throw line to show y'all he ain't need no big man. Come on now.
And so, I mean, like, the product's getting better. The product's it's very vanilla back in the day. It was the same. People had the same.
And it's more uplifting back in the day.
Schemes.
Like, today, bro, it was a big clip on the Gill Arena. They arguing back and forth about what happens when you talk about the top 5. Like, Gill's point was, when y'all talk about LeBron, right, even if he's not number 1, right, he could be number 2. Right, you got Jordan, Bron, Kobe. He said, y'all talk about Jordan. Jordan great. He my number one because he's great. LeBron didn't do XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. That's why he's not number one. Kobe did XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. I love Kobe. That's why he's my number 3. And he like, y'all talk great about number 1, talk crazy about number 2, then talk great about number 3, talk great about number 4, talk great about number 5. Like why y'all talk great about all the other guys, but you talk negative about this one guy?
They don't say nothing about what 3 was missing, like he wasn't supposed to be too.
Right,
like,
and that was his whole point. And I don't think who he was arguing with didn't really get that. But the whole point is like, bro, when you talk about 3, you don't talk about what he didn't do to not be number 1. You just talk about all the great things that he did, and that's why he over all these other guys, in your opinion. That's why he made your number 3 slot. And you don't talk about 80 other people and why they didn't make it into your top 10. You don't even mention them. So I don't get why you talk down about certain people. Like even if it's Magic Johnson, I got Jordan 1, but I don't got Magic 2 because Magic I love LeBron. LeBron did XYZ, that's why he my number. Like you feel what I'm saying? It'd be weird, bro. I feel like it'd be weird.
I can't.
Hate going on, bro.
I can't even be mad because I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never touched no money like with any of them. And if I was making if I left the league making like $4 million a year and I turned around somebody that'd be cleaning up my socks back in the day. He over here making $40 million. I might crash out too, but I'm saying from the outside looking in, I can say it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. And
I can say it's wrong, but
should do it. Like, you feel what
I probably would have been hating too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So like,
to go from like, oh, I could buy a small business to generational wealth is, but that's just the sport that it created, and that's a sentiment to y'all for adding to the sport. But you kind of got to be proud of that. It is what it is. You can't control what time you were born or like when you could get into the NBA. That's by your age, so it is what it is.
Don't down talk the product, man. That's just crazy.
All right.
So, I just wanted to,
have
that little topic. That's a coach's challenge right there. We didn't do that in the last 2 weeks. A coach's challenge right there for y'all. So that's a coach's challenge right there. Other than that, that's all we got, man. Listen, they deactivated Joel Embiid, so it's not gonna be a lot of Sixers talk on here. You feel what I'm saying? But go Sixers. You know what I'm saying? Finish out the season the way y'all can finish out the season. We'll see you fellas next year. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see y'all in like November for that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't talking about November. Just get my throat.
Yeah.
We don't want the preseason.
The first 2 games of the season.
We'll see y'all at turkey time. What you talking about?
I might see y'all if we got a Christmas game. I'll see y'all
then.
then.
See y'all Christmas for real. Other than that, bro, thanks for kicking it with us, man. If you like the content here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you already subscribed, make sure you comment and hit that little bell, bro. Hit that little Liberty Bell. Try to crack the Liberty Bell, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Y'all really shout out the Luka video, bro. That got more views than all our other videos. So shout out to y'all, bro. You feel me for doing that? We appreciate y'all, bro. Comment in this video if y'all watched the last video. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all listen to our Luka conspiracy, bro. We here to tell y'all the real. We gonna tell y'all why he really got traded, bro. We ain't gonna give you the BS in the media, bro.
Then we got a belated birthday from a fan, Luka Dončić.
Oh yeah,
happy belated to Luka. We know you watched the pod.
Mm-hmm.
We know you watched the pod. Luka. My fault. I don't even know if I can say that.
Luka. You got me turned down. Luka. I ain't gonna throw nothing. I ain't gonna put up.
No, that was the LA. That was that. That was that.
I ain't gonna throw no hands. You feel what I'm saying? Luka. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to JT. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Listen, bro, just keep doing you, bro. Go win another ring, bro. Another one.
No, don't do that.
No, I hate balls.
You don't do that.
I hate balls. That's the only reason you don't get too much love from me, bro.
Or if you do win that ring, get Finals MVP, so you can shut the doubters up.
So you hit the doubters.
They doing you worse than Steph when he didn't win his Finals MVP.
They doing you way worse than Steph, bro. Bro, at least Steph did something.
He had 2 MVPs on him though, so you couldn't deny he was the best.
That's true.
He was the best in the league for 2 years.
True. Go get an MVP. You trying?
I think that's cooked. I think that's just kind of pass.
You never gonna get the MVP?
I feel like you got like a window. I feel like that joint kind of pass.
No,
like his game not like
he's 27.
He is, but he gonna have to give you he can't give you 28, 7 and 7. We seen that with Brown before. You gonna have to give him something different.
Not even in this league, you can't even do that no more.
Yeah, you kind of gotta have you got 30 double or 39 and 8 or something like that.
8 and 7.
Yeah, but you gotta have a double.
You gotta flirt with that triple double, or you gotta have that double. You're right. So you got to up it, and this is
it's not enough.
It's not enough. That's a whole nother topic. We'll talk about that next week.
Right.
We got y'all next week because we're gonna talk about them MVPs. My man SGA just dropped 50. You feel me? That last night, bro, 50 bucks, and then Curry dropped 56
against the
Magic.
Magic. Boom,
bro. Right. So shout out to y'all for kicking it with us, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. You feel what I'm saying? And don't forget, watch that.
Yeah, show them how we do it. You already know that money talk real fluent. We don't gotta prove it, got these niggas looking clueless. I got JC on the beat and I got him going stupid. I say, ooh, yeah, show them how we do it. You already know that money talk real fluent. We don't gotta prove it, got these niggas looking clueless. I got JC on the beat and I got him going stupid. I said, ooh, damn, it's the flow for me. Man, I'm burning up the booth, it's like 100 degrees. Man, I'm like 100.